There are cars, and then there are legends. Few names in the automotive world carry the weight, prestige, and mystique of the Aston Martin Vanquish. Since its debut in 2001, the Vanquish has represented the pinnacle of Aston Martin's design philosophy, a perfect blend of raw performance, timeless beauty, and that intangible quality the brand itself calls soul. And now, in 2025, the Vanquish returns. Not as a retro tribute, not as a safe redesign, but as a ferocious, groundbreaking supercar that aims to redefine what a V12 Grand Tourer can be. At the heart of the new Vanquish lies a beast. A 5.2-liter twin-turbocharged V12 engine, tuned to deliver an astonishing 824 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque. These numbers don't just sit on a spec sheet. They translate into a driving experience that borders on surreal. From a dead stop, the Vanquish launches to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, pressing you back into your seat with relentless force. Keep the throttle down, and the car surges forward toward a top speed of 214 miles per hour, a velocity few production cars on Earth will ever touch. But here's what separates the Vanquish from the growing crowd of hypercars and high-end exotics. It isn't obsessed with numbers alone. The V12 isn't just powerful, it's characterful. It delivers its punch with a soundtrack that starts as a low guttural growl and climbs into a spine-tingling wail as the revs build. This is no muted, artificial tone piped through speakers. It's mechanical, visceral. It's the kind of sound that makes tunnel runs addictive and leaves goosebumps in its wake. The performance is backed by engineering precision. Carbon ceramic brakes provide immense stopping power, ensuring the car can scrub speed as violently as it gains it. A stiffened chassis and large anti-roll bars keep the body planted through corners, while adaptive suspension lets the Vanquish balance razor-sharp agility with long-distance comfort. This isn't a car designed for the track alone. It's a true Grand Tourer, capable of devouring both race circuits and open highways with equal confidence. Visually, the 2025 Vanquish is a study in contrasts, aggression and elegance, modernity and tradition. The body is carved from lightweight carbon fiber, every line refined in the wind tunnel to maximize aerodynamics without sacrificing beauty. From the front, the car crouches low and wide, its signature Aston Martin grille reinterpreted for a new generation. Air vents sculpt the hood and fenders, channeling air where it's needed most, while the rear features a sleek diffuser and subtle spoiler to provide downforce without disrupting the car's timeless silhouette. It doesn't scream for attention, it commands it. Like a well-dressed assassin who doesn't need to shout to make an impression. Step inside, and the Vanquish reveals another side of its character. The cabin is intimate yet luxurious, crafted with Aston Martin's meticulous attention to detail. Hand-stitched leather and Alcantara wrap the seats and dashboard, while exposed carbon fiber reminds you of the car's sporting intent. The seats themselves are sculpted buckets that hold you firmly during aggressive driving, but they're comfortable enough for long-haul journeys. A reminder that the Vanquish, at its core, is still a Grand Tourer. The cockpit is focused but not overwhelming, a purposeful layout that gives the driver everything needed and nothing superfluous. Technology plays a supporting role, not the starring one. The infotainment and digital cluster are cutting edge, but they don't distract from the driving experience. Unlike some competitors that bury drivers in endless menus, the Vanquish keeps its soul intact. Analog sensations enhanced by just enough digital assistance to make the experience sharper, safer, and more intuitive. Exclusivity is also part of the Vanquish story. Aston Martin has announced that production will be limited to around 1,000 units per year, ensuring that each car remains a rare and coveted piece of automotive art. This isn't a vehicle you'll see sitting on every corner in Monaco or Dubai. It's designed for the few who not only appreciate speed, but also craftsmanship, heritage, and design. For collectors, that means the 2025 Vanquish is destined to be a blue-chip investment, a car that will likely grow more valuable over time. The heritage of the Vanquish gives this model even more weight. The original Vanquish, launched in the early 2000s, quickly became a cultural icon, even earning its place in James Bond's Die Another Day. Its successor, the Vanquish S, carried the torch in the 2010s, cementing the model as Aston Martin's ultimate statement of performance. Now, in 2025, the Vanquish doesn't just live up to its predecessors, it surpasses them in every measurable way while retaining the magic that made the name legendary in the first place. But the 2025 Vanquish doesn't exist in isolation. It enters a fiercely competitive field of modern supercars. Rivals like Ferrari, McLaren, and Lamborghini are pushing electrification and hybrid technology, while boutique manufacturers chase astronomical horsepower figures. And yet, Aston Martin has chosen a different path, to double down on the romance of the V12 while still embracing modern engineering. It's a bold move in an era obsessed with batteries and efficiency, but it's also what makes the Vanquish so irresistible. In a world rapidly moving towards silence, the Vanquish roars. And make no mistake, this car isn't just about nostalgia. It's proof that traditional combustion can still evolve, still innovate, and still deliver thrills that electrics haven't quite replicated. The Vanquish's hybridization is minimal, leaving its character intact, while its aerodynamic advances, materials, and chassis tuning are thoroughly modern. It's a bridge between eras, one foot planted into the future. This is the kind of car that makes every drive memorable, every destination secondary. Owners won't buy it just for speed tests or track days. They'll buy it for the way it makes them feel: powerful, connected, alive. Because ultimately, that's what the Vanquish has always represented, not just numbers, but emotion. So, what does the return of the Vanquish mean? For Aston Martin, it's a statement of intent. It's proof that, even in a changing automotive landscape, there's still room for passion, drama, and unfiltered performance. For the industry, it's a reminder that while technology marches forward, heritage and character still matter. And for drivers and enthusiasts, it's a gift, a chance to experience one of the last great V12 supercars in its purest, most exhilarating form. The 2025 Aston Martin Vanquish is more than just a car. It's an heirloom of speed, a rolling sculpture, and a modern legend in the making. Power, beauty, soul. These three words have always defined Aston Martin. In the new Vanquish, they've never rung truer.